Owens Quarterback Club Scholar Athlete Award in conjunction with Friday Night Football on WNOL and WGNO with Ed Daniels and Big T. Curtis. And the award is sponsored by Nico and Cesare Law Firm and Doug Cesare, our great friend who sponsored this for the second consecutive year to recognize academic excellence as well as excellence on the gridiron. So with that, we draw your attention now to the screen for our Scholar Athlete for this month from Friday Night Football.
Robinson has a 3.5 GPA and a 25 composite on the ACT, but the senior is also a two-way player, playing both wide receiver and safety, something Robinson has embraced from the beginning.
I think it was something he was, willing to do, and Coach Scott went to him and said, "Hey, we have a need." We had 3 or 4 receivers at the time that were capable. We had a need at that safety, and he jumped on the opportunity. He understood that it could lead to bigger things down the line, and it actually worked out that way.
I wanted to just help the team out as much as possible. It was more of a win-win situation, playing both sides. You get looked at from coaches all around if that's your aspiration to go to school and be looked at by those colleges, and that's just what it was. I wanted to help the team win as much as possible, so I just stepped up and played that role.
Robinson still wants to improve on his ACT score, aiming for at least a 28 composite on the collegiate exam. Of course, though, the Ole Miss commit does have NFL aspirations, and Robinson often speaks to Destrehan alums, Hall of Famer Ed Reed, and All-Pro wide receiver Justin Jefferson.
I know both of them, and I talk to them whenever I can. I keep in touch with Justin a lot because he's kind of a younger guy, and I talk to his brother Jordan a lot. I was just on the phone with him the other day speaking to them, and so, even those guys who didn't get to play in the NFL or maybe just weren't as successful as them, all of those guys are motivators because they always looking out for people like me and everyone else who's coming up from Destrehan or maybe in the area just in general.
We knew he was a D1 guy. We knew grades wouldn't be an issue. I'm sure he has aspirations of going to the NFL, and he's got the talent and the work ethic to do it, so definitely something that could be in his future. I remember him in 7th grade. Watching he and Shane Lee, our running back, on the Albert Cam in our feeder school. I remember watching both of them, and even back then, we were excited about what the future held for both of them. So that's my first memory.
Anthony Robinson of Destrehan, this week's Scholar Athlete.
At this time, we'll ask Doug Cesare to come up to present the award, courtesy of Nico and Cesare Law Firm. And at this time, we'll also ask our honoree from Destrehan High School, Anthony Robinson, to come up to receive his award. Anthony, come up. I would like to thank my parents for making sure I did